race 18 of the 2024 NASCAR iRacing Series season at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We started back in 26th place as the number 21 car. After this race, we're halfway done through the season. We'll go take a look at all of the cautions and get a couple green flag laps to start, and then the cautions begin. And the first caution is for someone self-spinning at the back. It's the 13 car self-spinning off of turn 2. Just flicks it back down to the bottom to not come back up into traffic. We pit to just top off with fuel. And lift off super early there. And then the next caution is lap number 14. Down in 3 and 4. They're wrecking ahead. We nearly kill the 34 car. 35 in the middle. 27 slides up. 35 slides up into the 14. 16 barely misses it. 19 ends up spun around backwards. We're able to make it through. Pit again. We start back in 27th. We're just taking it easy this first most of the race. Just knowing there's going to be quite a few cautions and people wrecking. Just like this. It's the 13 car again. Getting loose, self-spinning again. 7 car nearly wrecks trying to avoid them. That's the second caution the 13 car has brought out. We pit, we're just chilling at the back, waiting for these people to wreck themselves out. Just like they're working on, like this. Have another caution. Have the 29 getting loose, coming up the track. Putting the 22 in the wall, 33 gets wrecked as well, and the 24. And get back going. And there is another massive crash off of 2. And it is the 12 car just driving through the 19 and then coming up and taking out a bunch more cars. We end up stopped. Right on board, 30 car piles straight into it, so does 22. We just give the 30 a little tap. Might have to come to a complete stop because the track was just blocked. But we just get a 0x, no incidents, no damage either. Have a 4x from earlier in the race, just getting hit in the back. 34 struggling. I think the 34 put it in the wall, that's why he was slow. Next caution is for something. It's at the back, and it's the 13 car again. It's the third time he's self-spun. Just self-spinning off the corner. Just gotta ease onto the throttle and drive straight off the corner. Can't try and keep turning on exit, because if you put too much wheel in it, you just spin the car out. And we have another caution right there. And it's a huge crash. Have the 16 spinning on the bottom. Overcorrects the 30 car, nowhere to go. Just gets completely drilled in the door. 10 car just gets killed in the wall. 29 gets damaged as well. 30 car might be okay, because he got hit in the door instead of on one of the tires. Because this car can take quite a beating just as soon as you hit one of the wheels. You're done. And there's another caution. Wrecking behind us again. 13 causing another yellow. Getting loose, coming down off the corner. Hooking the 32 car. And get going for another restart. On lap 78 now. Have a pretty decent green flag run that takes us past lap 100. And there's a massive crash off into turn 3. 8 car just trying to side draft the 11, hits him, and they just completely take each other out. So that's 2 free spots for us. Takes us from 13th to 11th. And then there's a massive crash on the restart. 4 car just does not go, gets the rear tires picked up by the 5, and we somehow sneak our way through this, get around the 4, and then just don't panic, just make sure we survive and get through the wreck, not worried about flooring it, trying to gain spots or something stupid. Have another restart, lap 110. We're in 10th place. And we have 12 car with just turning down into the 5. I mean, the groove is here. See, this is the leader. This is the groove. This first lane above the yellow line is way too flat. So, groove is on the first seam, and the 12 just turns down into him and wrecks him. So, that's fun. But we get through, get a free spot out of that. Get actually 2 free spots because the 12th pits moves us up to 8th. But on lap 116, caution's back out for a massive wreck down the back stretch. Have the 4, have the 5 getting super loose, and the 23 getting super loose. 23 gets super loose. 4 just can't see. Runs into the back of the 5. Everyone trying to avoid it. Collects a few cars, but everyone gets back going straight. And we stay out, obviously. Don't want to pit. And the caution's back out. This time for another person self-spinning, or not. No, 22 just self-spins, so that brings out the caution. Take another restart. And then we just get completely run over by the 12. Just keeps driving into us, puts us in the wall, and then we go down in the next corner, give him a little bump, and he just completely loses it. Just, he can't save getting hit by a little bump, but, and then he's pulling stupid shenanigans. Get another caution. This time for the 27. Gets a push from the 4 and then just overcooks the corner and spins and somehow able to get no damage basically. Takes us past lap 140. Get another caution. This time from self-spinning. 26 car just gets loose on the bottom on that seam. There's a transition and he just self-spins. That brings out another caution. That takes us past lap 145. We're all the way back in 13th. We're gonna try and make some spots up. I was hoping to get a top 10. Got a 20 car ahead of us getting super loose, but he gets saved by them, everybody wrecking in the back. 27 just diving it in, sliding up into the 31. 31 holding them down there, and that was really weird. I have no idea, like, they make contact and then as soon as they touch, 27 just immediately goes around. Barely keeps it off the wall. That brings out the yellow. We're still in 13th. Give a shot to the back of the 17. They're nearly forward behind us. 9 getting super loose. That checks up the top. We sneak through on the bottom, but they are wrecking. Have the 12 and the 11 get together. 12 gets DQ'd for too many incidents. They also wreck back here with the 31. Oh, 31 and the 30 get together before any of that even happens. So kind of two simultaneous wrecks at the same time. We do get the spot ahead of the 9 and the 18, which moves us up to 11th. Get a great restart. 3 car does not get a good restart, but cannot get the drive off the bottom. 9 car goes up through the middle, and they are wrecking at the back again. And it's the 13 self-spinning again for like the 5th time. I don't know how he hasn't DQ'd yet, but whatever. Go back up to us. We're back in 12th. Overtime attempt number 3. And we'll go take a look at the 3rd and final overtime attempt. Have the 6 car of Malik Ray up in the lead. 7 car in 2nd. Zach Novak in the 2 in 3rd. Malik gets a great jump off into the lead. And at the same time, inside lane, massive checkup 25 does not go, gets turned into the inside wall, the wrecking behind. And that brings out the caution that ends the race. So, end the race under yellow. Have a look at this. Have the 25 just does not shift, gets turned, that checks up the entire inside. And that brings out the caution. 27 dives low, but gets a piece of the 25. We're able to push the 17 through, and we're barely able to sneak ahead of the 3 car. That ends the race under yellow. Just gotta bring it around back to the line, take the white flag, pick up the pace car down the back stretch, and Malik Ray's gonna get the win as the number 6 car after triple overtime. 7 car finishes 2nd. Zach Novak in the 2 gets 3rd. 4 car gets 4th. 8 gets 5th. 5 gets 6th. Then the 20, the 17, and then us. We start all the way back in 26th, end up finishing 9th as the number 21 car, and have a great points day.